probably for the last. Well, no, not probably. It will be the last. That's why I put finale. Just pulling up the stream so I can watch the chat. So I got to level 99 on my own, which I did in the Bejeweled City, just as I said, because there's the boss that respawns. She is here on Gnome Day, so I picked her up, and that made the grinding quite easy, because I could just strat over and over and over again. But otherwise, everything I believe is done. I'm hoping that once I beat the Mana Goddess, I can then get the trophy for a full encyclopedia set as well. Welcome to the Sanctuary of Mana. The Mana Goddess was the light, and thus she could not see herself. She decreed that some of her light became shadow and first saw herself. She gave birth to this universe and all within it by thought alone. Thus everything we see and feel has a common beginning, her light. And so the desire to know oneself is the shadow that separates us from her radiance. Detest not the darkness, that is all you need remember. Words are your strength, the goddess will speak to you. If you are ready to embrace that power, then proceed. Oh, this is a good spot for grinding dragon parts. Don't know why I'm grabbing that. Don't really need to. I create, I destroy, and I create again. I am love. Not all of me is just, not all of me is pure. That is only one half of me. Those who desire it draw their swords in the name of righteousness. By their actions, mankind's freedom is lost, and my truth buried. I shall show you my darkness. You must defeat me. You will become a hero. Open the path to those who seek me. If you don't kill her right away, does have an interesting mechanic because she switches forms with the eclipse. That shows her kind of switches forms with her. It's more prominent with the eclipse. But I'm destroying her right away. Oh, thank you for that. I totally needed another ST bar. Fingers in every pie. I did every quest in the game. I'm a Sproutling. I came here to heal the mana tree. The mana tree is calling. I gotta go. The wind shall take thee. What could that possibly mean? There's my cactus. Yep, plants are all connected by our roots. We might look separate beings, but we're one plant in our real dimension. Everyone with a soul disappears eventually, but sproutlings don't have souls, so we always stay. The poet Cola said so. I also like, you know, counting the stars. There must be so many stars up there. All the sprout ones are gone. I knew I should have kept a few to sell at premium prices. Now what am I going to do? The wind tells us of the weather and the seasons. We're here only because we like staying here. So, that's Legend of Mana. I pretty much covered every single quest. I think the only quest that didn't get covered was Summer Loving, just because of needing to somewhat save scum to get the crab trophy, so that one wasn't really working with streaming it. But otherwise, my little playlist covers all of the quests. And I mostly did this because my best friend has never seen the game, and it's probably one of, if not my favorite game. It holds a pretty special place in my heart, partially because it's just a very open game, and I remember very fondly playing it with my brother, and it was always, oh, you found this quest, and you got this other quest, because, like, it's pretty easy to get the dragon storyline, but when one of us figured out how to do the entire fairy storyline, or the other one figured out how to continue the Jumai storyline, past, like, Lucky Clover or Looking Glass Tower and things like that, it was always a big deal. And since it was also two-player, and you could bring the other person's character over, it wasn't like we were fighting to always play the game. We could play it together as well. So it's just a game that has a very fond place in my heart. For the quirkiness, for willing to have these very human characters while being also very quirky. It's very artistic. The music is amazing. Yoko Shimomura did an amazing job with the soundtrack. Well, she's a genius to begin with, but like Mario RPG, and everyone will praise Kingdom Hearts, of course, but it's, I think the people who made this game had a lot of fun with it. There is a lot of depth, perhaps hidden, like it's not very put out there nicely, but that's the fun of it. It's discovering. That's the nature of this game, is discovery, and each playthrough feels different, of course, unless you're following this exact same tooth and nail sort of thing, but it's just, it's a very fun and wonderful game to play. This remaster is extremely faithful. I did find some of the dialogue here and there is put a bit better. There's only a couple times that I went, okay, that makes a bit more sense, how they're putting it this way versus how I remember it. But nothing felt like completely out of the park of what I remember, because I have 100%ed doing the Around the World for the PlayStation 1 as well. Yeah, just a great experience, really. And it was very fulfilling coming back to it, especially since it has been a few years for me. And there we go. Finn. And if you did stumble on this, well, thank you for watching.